Erin, how you doing? This is Ashley. I spoke to Heather and this is a video that we were talking about. So to fill you in this video, I'm going to show you how much business your website right here is bringing in per month. And I'm going to show you some of your competition in the area and what their websites are bringing in per month. And I'm going to show you ultimately how we plan to take your business to the next level. You know, any business owner is always looking to improve their business or to, take their business to that next level if it's able to be done. So that's what I'm going to show you here in this video. I'm going to keep it short, sweet, to the point. I don't want to waste anyone's time here, including my own. So when you are finished watching, reach out, we can talk, and we can kind of take it from there. Now, to explain myself a little bit, introduce myself, I should say, my name is Ashley. Again, the name of my business is Diamond Digital. We've been in business for a few years now. We work with many different service industries all across the United States, from plumbing to heating to air quality control and remediation, so on and so forth. We take pride in what we do because what we do, it works. We bring results. What we say we're going to do, we do it, and then some. We put in the time, the effort, of course, the money, the resources, and everything in between to get to where we're at. And our mission is to make a change in the digital marketing space. Many digital marketers have kind of tarnished the whole digital marketing name. So we're here to be the difference, to show that there are people out there in the digital marketing world that do want change for you, that want to take your business to the next level, and work as a team to meet your family goals, your business goals, your personal goals, and so on and so forth. So I'm excited to be able to make this video for you, and let's just get started. So I'm going to start with your current website. Now, a website should be completely user-friendly, easy to navigate, and caters to different types of people. So what that means is when somebody comes to your site, they should not have to scroll and dig and click and read just to see what services that you offer, let alone what areas you offer them in. So as of right now, you have your resources tab up here, but you don't have any, services or what I want to see is a services tab that drops down into a menu with all the different services that you have to offer. It just makes your site that much more user-friendly, that more professional looking, honestly. And I'd like to see the same thing as far as the locations that you are willing to travel to. If you go anywhere other than Amarillo, then I'd like to see a locations tab. If not, then just have it be right up from the top, serving the area of Amarillo, just so people know what they're getting into right from the beginning of your website. Now, whoopsies. So I'm not a fan of that. That's not as very user-friendly. I noticed some people were doing that a couple of years ago, but I'm just not personally a fan of that. I do like your click-to-call phone number. Love that. That's great for client conversions, and it caters to specific people coming to your site. So with that said, some people come to your site to click on that phone number to talk to you on the phone, while other people don't want to have to talk on the phone. It might be late at work, whatever the case may be. So they might much rather fill out a form submit. So we definitely need to get a form submit somewhere up here at the top for those type of people who don't want to talk on the phone. Form submissions are also great for client conversion, but as of right now, you're missing out on all that business from form submissions for people who are coming just to message you. And where are they going? Right to your competition. So we definitely need to get that on here. Now, looking at your content, I see you have a little bit of content throughout as I scroll through, which is definitely a start. We definitely need to get more content on here. In order to be considered an authority, we need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword-rich authoritative content. So what we would do if we decided to move forward with each other, because we don't just work with anybody, we would go and do competitive keyword research. Based on that, we'd find the keywords we know are going to bring you business, send them out to our professional content writers, And then what they do is they would strategically embed those keywords throughout the content that they are writing. That way you get recognition for those keywords, because those keywords are what people are typing in Google to find you. So we definitely need to make sure that we get those, as well as not being flagged for keyword stuffing, and you're also considered an authority. So just scrolling through on your website, I like certain elements of your website, but I definitely think it could be a little bit more organized. It's a little bit cluttered. There's a lot going on. Like, you have a blog tab, but yet you have all your blog posts on your main page. This should all be gone and in your blog. I feel like the reason they did that is to try and stack you up on content, but that's not the way to do it. So just little stuff like that, it does matter. Now, scrolling back up here to the top, I'm going to come over here, and I did a general search in the area. I'm sure you've heard of these guys, but they are your competition. I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. So if we look at their site, it's nothing too crazy, nothing too special. It's a little bit more organized than your guys's, I will say. They have the click-to-call phone number up at the start with their services. They have all this content. They clearly have more content than you, because that's one of the reasons they're outranking you. But again, it's not enough to be considered an authority in Google. So that's great for us, because once we go and we get that content I was talking about earlier and we get it placed on this homepage here of yours, we'll be beating these guys out as far as content goes. Now, coming back here, I'm going to break down Google for you a little bit based on this search that I did. First thing we see is Google Guaranteed. Basically, Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage in terms of money. Now, the conversion rate for these are pretty high, and that's good for you, because when somebody is calling you, they're more prone to actually making a purchase from you rather than just filling out a form submit. So if we decided again to move forward, we would definitely have to make sure that you are going to benefit from these, because we don't want you to lose money, of course. We want you to gain money. So that's that section. This area here is the Google My Business. Again, a very important section to be in. This entire first page is where we want your business to be throughout. More times the better, because you have the more chances to have somebody come to your site. More people to your site is more traffic, more business, more money. And you're helping out people at the end of the day. So this area here, again, very important to get you in here, because as you can see, you're currently not listed in here. So you're missing out on all that business from the people who just come to Google to get somebody from this area and this area alone. So we'd go find out all the citations these guys have, go list you in all those on top of 200 to 300 more. Whatever your competition had to do, we're going to have to do as well, because we want to beat your competition out. So we definitely need to get you in this area here by using citations, geotag pictures, reviews, so on and so forth. Now, this last section of Google is the organic section. It directly deals with your website. We need the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness in order to get you in here. Again, you are not on this first page. As I scroll through the second page, you're not there. And I'm not even going to continue, because a client won't continue. If you're not on the first page, it's a problem, because you're not maximizing your traffic to its fullest potential. So to get you here, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect possible. Now, how we do that is we come over to a paid resource I pay monthly for. Now, we're currently looking at your stats. We see your UR is an 8. This is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at your site. This goes all the way up to 100. Not very trustworthy. Your kind of graph really hasn't done nothing performance-wise for the past couple of years. All of our graphs, you know, they start wherever they start, and then it goes straight up, and then it kind of levels off like a normal graph would, organically, I should say. So your UR isn't very high. That could be for many different reasons. Not having enough content is definitely one of them. Now, the backlinks you have 37 backlinks, but they're not really doing anything for you power-wise. That tells me they're not relevant, they're spammy, they're weak, and they could be hurting you. And that's why we want the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness again. So you are getting 34 people people to your site per month. I'm not saying you're not getting any. You see what you're getting, but what I'm saying is it's nowhere near what you could or should be getting based on your competitors, and I'll show you here in a minute exactly what they're bringing in. So exactly what you are being found for and where you're getting this traffic from is right here. So your own name, it looks like. So 22 people are going in Google, typing Guy Plumbing. That's word of mouth traffic. People who already know about you. That's great and all because traffic's traffic. But we want to target the people who don't know about Guy's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. We want to target the people who are new to the area, who are looking for a new plumber, so on and so forth. Now you do have some good buyer intent keywords in here, but you're on the second, third, fourth page of Google for them. They're not as simple as just putting these keywords in your content. You see what this does? We need to add power to those keywords so they start gaining positions in Google. That way you can be found for those and get more total search volume traffic to your website. Now to show you your competitor, that Joe the Plumber, we see they have a more trustworthy site than you. Their backlinks are doing more than you, but look at the traffic they're getting to their site because of that. They're getting almost 200 people to their site per month. And this is one competitor. If I were to go to Google and type in drain cleaning or even in a different area that you offer your services in, you could have completely different competitors. Again, that's why I was saying earlier, we need to get you on this first page for all those keywords you want to be found for. Now to come back here and to show you where they're getting their traffic from, they're getting their most traffic again all from their own name, but they are also getting traffic from buyer intent keywords. And what that means is somebody is going in Google, exactly 40 people actually, are going in Google typing an exact service in an exact area and location. So 40 people are going to Google looking for a plumber in Amarillo, TX, and none of them are going to your site. 4 of them are going to theirs though, and that's because they're in the 5th position of Google. 1 through 10 is the first page of Google, so on and so forth. So you see the business is there. 40 people, 90 people, 30, 1,000, like the business is there. It just takes you wanting to take your business to the next level in order to get you there, because we do the rest. Now to show you one of our websites out in Los Angeles, who is obviously a plumbing website, click to call phone number, form submission, all the location he's willing to travel to with all the different services he wants to offer. We have all the content in order to fit in our keywords that he wants to be found for, that we know we're bringing him business. When somebody types that in, our client shows up. Also, all enough content to beat out our competition and to be considered an authority. All of our websites are built correctly. They're built on the correct platforms to work with Google, not against Google. Our websites are built to rank and to bring you business. These are all the social media ads I've created that just kind of cycle through. You know, just very engaging, very customized, professional, easy to navigate, user-friendly websites that you never have to do again. You know, you're just constantly adding to it as your business grows and as we take you to the next level. So that's all I have for you right now. You see what you're currently getting to your site versus what you could be getting. Again, this is one of your competitors. Imagine if we were to add up all the traffic from all your different competitors across the area. It would be a lot of business that you're that you're missing out on, sorry. But it's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Reach out. I'd love to hear from you and get your feedback. All right, we'll talk then. Bye, Erin.